The last time I showed a glimpse of the vines, everything was pretty small foliage. And then my dad went through while I was gone and lowered these wires. Wires like this sit on the trellis that hooks up here, and lowering them before the foliage grows over lets the foliage kind of sit on top of them. So it becomes easier to raise the foliage just by lifting the wire, like he's doing right there. You raise the wire and all the foliage that grew on top of it gets lifted up vertically by itself for the most part.
Even the attachments that we use to put the wires together are organic.
Biodegradable.
They're biodegradable, and even though they claim plastic is just as biodegradable, you can't convince me.
And so sometimes the wires are still pretty far apart even once you've lifted them and hooked them, so he clips them together and keeps everything nice and tightly bound. Now this is a section we're doing a little more organically, so all the weeds and stuff on the ground have to be removed manually. These weeds here are called Americans, and we ironically treat them very poorly.
They call them Americans because the disease that ravaged France earlier in the 1900s, most of the vines in California come from France, and they returned the favor and they brought the clones back from California. But this is one of the negatives of those clones.
Those clones have Americans stuck to them.
I think the French call them Americans because they don't like them. If you let the Americans go, they'll grow to 4 or 5 meters long. They'll get up in the vines and they'll ruin the plant.
They suffocate it.